Hey there, YouTube friends. It's Rainy in Shadow, and we are back for day 54. Hold on, let me shuffle some papers. 54. And it is Sunday, and again, I am not pre-recording. I am doing this on Sunday, another vacation day. So, is it bad of me to say I don't miss my job? Anyway. We are here for the 100 Days of Halloween 2025 crochet-a-long. That is why we're here. So I had this idea back in July that I wanted to do a celebratory fall/Halloween blanket to usher in fall 2025. Because here in the South, it has been ridiculously hot and I am ready for fall. So, I was trying to trick myself into believing it was fall a little too early. Anyway, I wanted to make one block for each day of the 100 days of Halloween, and then put it together in one big blanket, 10 by 10, 100 squares, approximately 5 by 5. So my plans have changed, they've evolved, and that's okay. Things do. But I still draw a number every day, Monday through Friday, with this weekend as an exception. I'm going to draw out 100 blocks. I have extras. I'll share those at the end. I'm even making extras. Woo! If anybody wants that, I'll email it to you. So, yeah. I'm just providing inspiration for other people. That's why I'm here. And I'm making a blanket, just maybe not with the blocks that I'm drawing. And I'm not quite doing it in the way that I thought I was going to. So I compiled a huge list before this all started. I was throwing anything and everything that was fall or Halloween themed. If it could go on a block or if it could make a block, it was on the list. So I've done such things as apples and mushrooms and pumpkins and your typical Halloween things like witches and ghosts and bats and spiders and spiders. So spiders ended up being the theme of my blanket this year because in the first 30 days I drew out like 7. So spiders took over my blanket and it's now the blanket that spiders built. So that brings me to my big center block. I was going to do a center block that was like 12 inches by 12 inches. So it'd take up, you know, the middle. Unfortunately, I don't know how to do this thing called gauge. I mean, I do, but I throw caution to the wind. I just threw it all to the wind and just started crocheting this with no earthly idea of the size that it would be when I finished it. So this is my center block. Meet Aldo. So I have Aldo and Bertha and Cordelia. You've seen Cordelia, I just haven't shown you which one she is. So this is Aldo, and I finally hit the corner up here, and when I finish this row, it will be the other corner. So Aldo has a face now, and still trying to work on crochet hooks for Aldo, so he has little crochet hooks. I haven't decided if I want to. I will probably end up freehanding some crochet hooks unless I can find a crochet hook applique. I just haven't worked on it yet, but I thought I would give him, let's see, get him back up here. Okay. I thought I would give him a little crochet hook. Well, he doesn't have this side yet, but you see how he has the 4 legs on this side? He's going to get one right here, and then on the opposite leg, if I can figure out how to do crochet hooks. And anywhere else I can work crochet hooks in for my spiders, they're gonna have crochet hooks. So I have not yet measured because I just now got to this point and I was like, woohoo, the corner, I'm gonna shoot a video. And so here we are. So I suppose I could measure it so you guys would know how much it is. But anyway, corner to corner, you know that you go back and forth diagonally. I got 3 rows done. Well, no, I'm on the 3rd row right now. And I'm taking off my stitch marker, my little kitty cat stitch marker that I've been using to show my progress, because I made a new stitch marker to use. And I mean, you know, I wish it were Halloween type. I wish it was, but it's not. So the other day, when we took our little drive to the beach, well, I don't know if I can get that to focus. Not real well. It's a seashell. It's a seashell. And I wrote on the inside of it, you're not going to be able to see it, but I wrote on the inside of it the date and where we went. See? There you go. Now you can see it. So Holly Beach, Louisiana, September the 10th, 25. And while we have it here, there we go. And it has a natural hole in the top, so I did not have to drill a hole. So, yes, I just put a little jump ring in it and hooked my lobster claw to it, and that's that. So, I'll stick that in there like that. And I moved my stitch marker. So, this is the only thing I have been working on as far as the 100 Days of Halloween, unless you want to count my gnome that I'm working on for September, which happens to be a scarecrow. If you haven't seen that, you need to go see that, because I'm working on a year of gnomes to help out a fellow yarny sister with her one of her segments. Not that she needs help, I just, you know, thought I would help out. And so, yeah, that's all right. We'll save that for a year of gnomes. That way I have something to talk about. So, also participating in this Halloween crochet-along, we have Missy at Missy's Yarniverse and More, who is also making a blanket. She is also making 6x6 squares, but she is just totally doing whatever, going wherever the wind carries her. Some days she freehands blocks, some days she takes inspiration from me, some days, I don't know where she gets all her ideas from. Oh, some days she takes ideas from her viewers, because she lets us guess at what the next block is going to be, and she has the Boo Box of Fate, so she draws out a particular color, like I think yesterday was fuchsia. I can't remember. I think yesterday was, I don't know. Anyway, I lose track of the days, but I think yesterday was fuchsia, unless I'm still a day behind. So yeah, she's doing fantastic. She's staying up with hers. I mean, I'm trying, but I'm enjoying mine, and I do other stuff too. I have the shop work to do, plus I have a full-time job. Actually, I have 2 full-time jobs between the embroidery shop and then my nursing job. I just happen to be on vacation this week. So, also, there is Patricia at Yarny Cat Crochet. She has made a scarf and a cell phone purse. And Miss Nova at Nova Gnome Creations. Sorry, I just, you know, Nova Gnome, that's her name. I don't know what her real last name is. Well, I'm sure I do, but it's not coming to mind right now. In my mind, it's Gnome. So, she is doing wearables for herself and the littles in her life. They're really cute. So, well, I mean, I haven't actually seen the projects. I just have seen like prototypes or what the idea is gonna be like. I've seen the blocks though. I've seen some of the blocks. She drops a video every week. Patricia drops one when she finishes a project, and Missy drops a video every day. Me, Monday through Friday, with the exception of vacations. And sometimes I'll drop a pre-recorded one on Saturday or Sunday if the mood strikes. Otherwise, I just end up drawing from the Jinx Jack-o'-lantern of Joy. I'll draw for the weekend on Friday. That way you still get 100 blocks. So with that, now that I've mentioned the draw, what number does Jinx have for us today? And if you missed that yesterday, or maybe the day before, I named him Jinx. So, we have 40. So what does 40 have? What is 40? And if you want to participate, by no means do you have to make a blanket or you have to make a wearable. You can make whatever you want to. If you make a pot holder or a coaster or a refrigerator magnet or a bag or a whatever, if you want to participate, if you find any inspiration from this whatsoever, you can call yourself somebody who's participating, because there are no rules really. Now please, let's not do springtime in the fall or summertime or Christmas. It's not Christmas, folks, it's fall. All right, so, oh, okay. It says Witch Hat C2C. So let me get this website open so I can take a peek at it and make sure that's really what it's called. Ooh, that's cool. Crochet Witch Hat Square. It is by Pops de Milk. It's actually, they did C2C, but it is a graph, so you could do tapestry or interstarsia or whatever. So, or you could do cross stitch. It's a really cute little hat. You'll see it right about here. And so, yeah. That is really about all I got for y'all. Hoping you're having a good Sunday. If you're watching this on Sunday or whatever day of the week you're watching it, I hope it's a great one. And whatever's left of it, I hope it's frightfully fabulous. And I know mine is going spectacular. So I'm hoping the rest of my day goes very well and I get some more, I get some more crochet done. I had to go get the other skein of this mulled cider. I think this is what, yeah, mulled cider, because this is all I have left. So I'm glad I had 2 skeins of it, because otherwise I'd be not happy about now, because Aldo would have half red, half something else. But anyway, it should be enough to finish, I hope, because I only use I'm on the center row right now, and so yeah, it should be enough. But with that, I'm going to wish you farewell, and I will see you on the next one.